Hey everyone. All right, I'm here to clear up some of the problems people are having with their AtGames Legends Ultimate when using the BitPixel for Pixelcade X. That's what it's from, Pixelcade X BitPixel. This is nice, just got it, installed it, had a lot of problems though getting it communicating. I have an AtGames Ultimate 1.0. I have a 1.0 unit, and each time you boot up the unit, you do have to go in and have your thumb drive in, have the USB connection on, which I do. This wire here goes all the way up behind the machine, goes into here and talks to this. So what is wrong with my setup here? Well, let's see. I go in, I launch this, and we see some blinking up here, which is what we expect to see. That's the communication being established. However, what we should see is it should go black and then come back as Pixelcade X and say, welcome to Pixelcade X. Now, you think this would be simple, right? The book said it was simple, and the book also talked about the screw setup. Well, the screw setup is jacked, and by that I mean the screws that come with this do not even open this bag if you have a 1.0. If you have a 1.0, these little pointy screws that they include in here, and these little guys, and these little anchors don't do crap for you. You need to use the screws that originally came in the marquee, and you can leave your old marquee on. I took it off to get a little extra length out of these, and you leave these on, and what you do is you just back them out a little bit, and then you mount the marquee using that. I kept one in the top, and then the bottom left and the bottom right is what I went with. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna show how do we get this thing working on a 1.0, because you know, P-Dub's episode or little, tutorial didn't cover that. It covered a 1.1 machine, and maybe his little intro works on a 1.1. I don't know. I don't have a 1.1, but on a 1.0, there's some things you have to do here, and I'm really disappointed in AtGames, and I'd love to hear from them as to why people are having these problems. So check this out. So we're not getting anything. If we were to go into our games here and scroll through them, we should see something happening up there. We didn't see the welcome to Pixelcade. So that tells me there's a problem. Okay, what's the problem? Is it maybe because I have my USB in the left and the wire in the right? Well, we could try that. I've already tried that, but let's just do that to be non-biased, right? We'll swap these around, and all life will be good again, right? That's all we need to do. It's the order, of course. That must be what it is. Well, that's not what it is. I will show you, but that's not what it is. The next thing we're going to do after that is I'm going to take this, and this is just a USB 3.0 switch. So this is not a powered hub. This is just acting as a hub. It's a switch because I can use it between two different computers, but that part is not what makes it work. So we'll go over here, waiting for it to find my USB device, go over, go down, Pixelcade X, A, launch, and it says actually Pixelcade X failed to start or device not found. What does this mean? So it's saying it can't even find it on the left port. So we'll go OK, and what we'll do is we'll power off again. Now we'll go and take this and go, okay, it doesn't find it on the left port. Maybe it'll find it on the left port with this. Now, I'm going to tell you it doesn't, and this actually does something that probably would freak most people out, but that's why I'm showing this. If you use like a USB hub, powered or non, in the left port on a 1.0 unit, it will actually tell you no signal. It will say no signal, press the button to switch between display channels. That's not the problem here. I have it on the blue light. The blue light indicates come from the internal unit. I'm not coming from any external HDMI device. And I can actually cycle through them here for you. Nothing, right? Okay, so don't panic if that happens. Get your hub, hook it in the right port, power on, okay? Power on. And so I'm covering up that left port entirely at this point. Just gonna sit this right here. And I wanna say, I do think this is good. I like how it works. I don't blame Pixelcade X at all. I blame AtGames' book. Their book did not talk about how to mount this very well, number one. It says you need an SD card. It comes with the micro SD card. So I don't know a couple of the things in that book, who proofed it or what, but they might want to think about having somebody look it over before they go to mass production, because whoever did internally didn't do a great job. We'll watch this. Now, hooked in the right port, both devices on through this splitter, or whatever you want to call it. It's a switch, but watch. Now we launch. We're expecting the blinking, right? Blink, blink. It's coming. Oh, look at that. It works. So what does that tell you? That tells you what you need to do is have some way to hook both your USB drive and your Pixelcade X, your BitPixel, into the same USB port. That's what you need. So you need some kind of hub. It doesn't have to be powered. This is not using power. If anything, this is taking more power to show this little light here, and that's all it's really doing. So I would just get a USB hub. 2.0 is going to be fine, because these are both 2.0 ports as far as I'm aware. I'm going to look into that, so don't quote me, as our station is called. Don't quote us. Don't quote me on that piece. Check that yourself. I'll post in my description down below and try to put a card on here if I do confirm that's 3.0 or 2.0. But that does get it working. And yes, just to confirm, my CoinOpsX is on the same first partition of the same USB drive that Pixelcade X is on. You can see it goes to CoinOps here, and then CoinOps is loading. You get that little bit of a delay, loading, and ta-da! Yeah. So you get the animations, you get the logos on the ones that just are a logo only, like AbScam, and then Acrobat Mission. So I don't know exactly what the issue is with the 1.0 units, but mine definitely has this issue, and this is how you solve it. So hopefully this video helps some of you out that are having problems, because I've seen problems on the Reddit forums. That's where I was looking for a solution, and luckily a couple of people posted saying, I used a powered USB hub. I don't have a powered USB hub sitting around, but I did have a non-powered one. Non-powered USB hubs do work. Do powered ones make it work better? Possibly. So if you're going to buy a USB hub, just buy a powered one. You know, you might as well, you already have this thing plugged in separately, you might as well have another thing plugged in separately, and then the unit, and just have it all turn on from one of those power strips that you can control with your phone, and just have it all turn on together. It's really what it's all becoming, because you can't plug any of this into each other, unfortunately. So hopefully this helps some of you out. If you like this video, please leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. I got a lot of stuff in my arcade here that I'm hoping to show. The pinball tables, and even, yes, more stuff I want to do with this guy here, my Tekken Tag tournament. But I hope you can all get it working. If you have any questions or comments on this, let me know. Hopefully I can help you out, because I worked on this for several hours before I finally got it working. But there is a way. So there is hope. If you want to wait for AtGames support to reach out to you, go right ahead. But this works. So as always, you can repeat what I say, but don't quote me. And have a good one. See ya.